What's up, guys? I'm with pro skater and good homie, Mr. Kelly Hart.
What up, dude?
What's going on, man?
I'm good, how are you?
Good, man. Kelly is an avid jumper, pro skater. You've done, dude, you won 2015 Trick of the Year.
Yeah.
You've done a lot of contest judging. You're a co-host of the 9 Club, the most popular like skateboarding podcast.
Thank you, yeah, it's fun.
Yeah. Kelly and I met because we were doing a video in this location.
Yeah, you were filming a video literally at this parking lot. When I started getting jump roping, the only way I got into it was I saw his videos, jump rope dudes on YouTube, and I was like, what? And I learned all these, I got super infatuated with it. I was like, I saw you guys in a video jumping, and I was like, oh, I'm a guy, like I like skate spots. I like jump spots you can jump at, you know? So I came down here, I see these guys, and I fan out, and I'm skating, I'm like, are those I'm like, I gotta go say what's up. Yeah. So I come back around, skate back around, I'm like, hey, are you the jump rope dudes?
Little does Kelly know. I'm not like, I'm not like nice at skating. I like to skate and just like skate around. So like I've been following you for a long ass time. And then I saw you looking at me and I was like, dude, is Kelly Hart looking at me? Like, dude, freaking Kelly Hart. And then we both just like smiled and dapped each other up.
I was like, are you jump rope dudes? He's like, oh wait, are you Kelly Hart? Yeah. And then I think all the homies were like, what the hell? These guys know each other? And then I was like, yo, big fan, thanks a lot. I didn't want to be like, talk to you, like I know you guys are doing shit. It was more like, dude, I respect what you do so much. Thank you for helping me, and it really, it's changed my life. Just working out more, being able to work out every day, and when I can't skate, it's giving me something to look forward to go do. Yeah. If I'm injured or something like that.
And also, you should know, this dude is like one of the most consistent jump ropers I've ever seen. Like, how many days am I down here surfing, and you're like in that spot over there?
Yeah. I see him more surfing than jump roping these days. But yeah, he's like always full surfing. He's got his wetsuit on, he's coming out. But yeah, I'm always here. I do it pretty much 5 to 6 times a week.
Nice.
And
5 to 6 times.
Yeah, and like I still skate, obviously, but like it's a really good thing if like you're sore, you skate all day.
Yeah.
I'm older now, I'm 38, but like for some reason when I jump, it doesn't tire me. I'm not as sore.
Yeah.
So I can jump the next day after skating and still get a great workout in, but also not be like dead, you know?
Well, dude, didn't you first found it, right? Was it because of your hip injury, or you were like trying to rehab?
So I had a hip surgery, hip reconstruction, a thing called hip impingement, and this for skateboarding, it just wore out over time. And then I've also broken both of my ankles. Yeah. And so this ankle is a little stiff, so.
You don't do the cleanest tray flips in the game without breaking it.
Yeah, I mean, I have broken my ankle doing a tray flip, but I still try it every single day. Yeah. I still do it every single day. Yeah, I think it's like when I hurt my ankle, I tweaked it a little bit, but I couldn't twist it, I couldn't flick, but I could jump up and down.
Yeah.
I could run, and I was like, you know what? Running sucks.
Yeah.
No, running's cool, but for me, it wasn't it. It wasn't it for me. And then when I found this is when I start to get really into it. All I'll say is you're gonna need jump roping, be slow at it, because you can blow your calves out pretty damn quick.
We have a video, I'm gonna link it here, that's like, if you're a beginner getting into jump rope, it's how much you should start doing at the beginning, because exactly what you just said, if you go full bore into it, you're definitely gonna injure your feet and probably your shins.
Yeah, and it hurts. Yeah. But I got used over time. Now I could go for 45 minutes, not straight, take little breaks here and there, but it's crazy, right?
Flash that text up that you said, oh, dude, I did 10,000 skips today.
I was like, I don't have any, I have homies that jump rope, but I was like, oh, Dan's gonna be hyped on this one.
Oh yeah.
You're like, dude, you're insane.
No, I was like, I like looked at mine, I was like, I did 3,000.
But it's fun, man, and no, I've been stoked to be doing this ever since I started. I haven't stopped.
Yeah.
And it's like, I've gone through, especially lately, so many injuries with my hip, all these things, and with skating, and then it's kept me active every single day.
Yeah, dude, how's it been? Talk about a little bit of the experience, like the skating community, and like how people kind of exercise and recover, and how jump rope has played a role in like in just like being brought into the skate community. Because now, dude, I see there's just tons of skaters that will like DM us. I know they're DMing you, like, hey, I started jumping rope, I really like it, and like,
So what I really enjoy about it, like, it's first thing, if you're skateboarding and you're gonna go warm up as a skater, that's what you do as you get older. Best warm up ever for skateboarding. Yeah. If you can roll around, do your thing, but if you want to get your legs going and your whole body moving and get a little bit of a sweat, you could jump rope for like 2 to 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then you'll slowly be ready to go and get on your board and feel a little loose.
Yeah.
It loosens up your whole body.
Yeah.
So I think that's like the one thing that attracts most skateboarders is being able to like, hey, throw it in the van, throw in your backpack, whatever, and you get to the spot, jump up a little bit and start skating.
Yeah.
Seriously, one of the best. I've seen Andrew Reynolds doing it. I've seen like the Primitive guys doing it.
Nice,
like,
dude.
it's just a great workout to start out. So that.
Do you do, well, you do like, cause I know like some skaters will do like a couple lines, like light lines before they get it. Like that's how they'll warm up. So like, will you do like jump rope, then some like more simple tricks and then get into your like.
I start out with the jump roping.
Yeah.
And then I start getting on my board and pushing around. And then I'll start doing flip tricks, and then you start like, all right, cool, I'm gonna start doing this, or hit some ledges or whatever. But for me, it's the like the very beginning of warming up for a skate session.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've seen a lot of skaters doing it, like I said. So for me, that's a great way. And then the days that you're off, like say like a lot of skaters are going to the gym to work out just to keep it going, but it's for cardio and everything. This is like number one. Yeah. Because I think the hand-eye, the coordination is the closest thing you could kind of get to skating. In
about that, like, dude, if you're gonna like kick flip into a rail, like your hand-eye coordination has to be insane.
And that's why like I have so much fun doing the trick sometimes. Is that you have to be focused in what you're doing, and once you get that rhythm down, it's similar to skating. It's similar to like practicing that kickflip every single try. Yeah. And it's an interesting thing to like compare. Yeah. So over time, it becomes fun, and you start to be like you're trying to learn a trick and you can't do it, but you still keep trying until you perfect it, right?
Yeah, dude, you're right. It's the same mindset as in skate. I just talked about this last night. Andrew Huberman and Jeff Cavalier, this dude who runs a Athlete X. It's like a fitness YouTube channel, and that's what he was saying. He was like, jumping rope, you're not just, he's like, you're training this and you're training lateral and you're training like diagonal. So like whatever, he calls it the 3 planes, like whatever. And dude, in skating or surfing, like things where you are like, you're inverted, you're going sideways, you're like making quick shifts, you're like pounding straight up and down, like it kind of trains all those movements that you would have. So I mean,
and even like the footwork, the footwork to me is the most almost important of when that's when you start really your brain and your body start working together of like, okay, like you're doing like the fast skip, or you know what I mean? Like,
well, dude, what were you talking about? The inverted heel? Was that what you were saying? Like that trick is like just one from a muscle memory standpoint. That's like a weird.
For me, like inward heel flips is literally one of the hardest tricks. Like I can do them, but they look disgusting. And it's just one of those things. Like, and like there's certain tricks that I'll learn something and I'm like, it's just not clicking. Yeah. And it's fun to try to learn those things and get your head to learn something new. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like you could do it in your head, but once you put everything together, your body and everything, it's sometimes a lot harder than it looks.
Yeah, dude. I mean, like we were just talking about that earlier with like certain jump rope tricks. You just start to do them, and your arms are like, your brain is like not making the connection, and it's just like you just look like.
Yeah, that's how I got jealous of you guys, because certain like the southpaws, I was like, you guys do it so clean. I'm like, I just want to learn how to do that. Yeah. And that's something like. What's cool about working out so much, there's these fun things you can do. Once you learn them, you could work out super hard and do these fun tricks and combine it all. But that's like, you're a professional, so okay, I'm not there yet, but
no, actually, I'm just a dude in a parking lot.
So am I. Like, we are dudes in a parking lot.
Dude, so wait, that's kind of an interesting segue. Like, how do you feel when you're out in public? Are you like when you first started skipping in public, was it a weird thing to just be
That's
outside?
Actually pretty interesting. I think I wasn't. I was really stoked on it. And at that time, it was during the pandemic, everything was shut down. So no one was even out here. Yeah. But over time, I think it's funny because I do it right here all the time, but people stop and watch. The people are like, yo, like trouble to try, like come up, like start clapping. Or like, hey, can I try your jump rope out? I was like, yo, I'm kind of in a workout, dude.
Trying to hit my 5,000 streak, dude.
But no, I personally, it's super fun to work out out here. Like we're by the beach. Yeah.
Best gym in the world.
It really is. I'd rather do it out here than inside of a gym.
Yep.
1000%. I see people doing it at the gym. I'd just rather be outside.
Yeah.
And it is cool. Like I'll see people outside here doing it too.
Yeah. Dude, I didn't think about this, but like hearing you talk about it, I'm like, oh, skating and jump rope actually have a ton of similarities with like, because you skate outside for the most part, unless you're like in an indoor park, but like the challenge of like gaining new, it's like the similar mindset. It's a similar mindset and like athletic requirements go into both things, you know? So like, I know you guys hear us all the time on this channel, just like saying how great jump rope is, but like, I would say it's the best overall training tool for any sport. Cause it's like, it trains everything that you're doing.
You're moving everything.
You're moving everything.
Yeah, and you're like the coordination of it, of like timing and all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's why I fell in love with it. When I think of skateboarding, and I think when I listen to music, and I can imagine skating to it. And I'm always like, my fingers are like, oh yeah, that would be sick. Like, imagine this song with someone skating to it. Like,
yeah.
And
like the board like slaps both wheels when the beat.
Like that, and like there's a certain trick that would work good at certain spots with music.
Yep.
And when I think of music now too, what also comes in is the way that I'll be sitting there, I'll be like, I'll just start doing this shit. I'm like, what am I doing? I was like, oh yeah, I'm jump roping. Like I listen to music while I jump rope, put the headphones in, and you kind of, it's like you're dancing. It's the same. I've looked at skateboarding like it was dancing.
Yeah.
And I look at the same way with jump roping. And that's just, maybe I'm too in depth with it, but I think that anyone that skates like that, and I said anyone that jumps rope, I think you understand.
No, 100%, man. Like, again, that's something I've been saying a lot too about like the dance aspect of it. Like, you're gonna fail at jumping rope if you take it so literally. Like, I am going to jump over the rope and then I'm gonna do it again. It's not like that. It is like a rhythm and a dance that like, yeah, there's some like basic fundamentals that I can tell you this is what you do. Like, you and I are not thinking about when we spin the rope that our feet are just doing what the rope is doing.
It's already trained. Like it's like ingrained in us. Yeah. But it's anyone that's learning to jump rope too, when you get the music going and you hear that right song, like, you know how like when you if there's no music playing, you'll be like, cool, I'm going whatever. But once the right music hits, you'll know how fast you start going.
Dude, one song that I listen to a lot, do you know there's this song called Dead Mouse? It's a Dead Mouse song. It's called Strobe. It's like 10 minutes long. Oh, wow. And it just like builds. And by the end, I'm like at my 400 streak, like, ah! Yeah, no, that's amazing. Yeah, if you have those songs when you work out, it's crucial. I mean, I listen to music when I skate too. Yep. So it definitely helps. Check out our Spotify playlist, by the way. I'll link them up below, but you can join it. We have a community playlist that you can add stuff to, and then I have my own personal playlist. That's just all the music that I listen to.
Those are crucial too. Someone hit me up the other day. It was like, hey, what's your playlist?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I guess I have my own, but I'm like not really embarrassed by some of the songs that I have. But like, I'll have like random shit on there.
My neck.
Like throw some Spice Girls in there. Like, you know, you never know what you got on my playlist, you know? No, but it's super cool. But yeah, listen to the music when you got it going. Yeah. Do you want to talk about this stuff or do you want to?
I mean, get the amp. It's the shit. It's the shit, dude. Well, you guys probably saw this video already, or you're going to see the video where we raced to 1,000 skips. Yeah, so I can't say anything more about that video because you'll see. But yeah, no, dude. So, yeah, okay. So before this video, you and I were talking about the amp. This is Crossrope's like new connected jump rope system. It connects to an app that you can track all your metrics and stuff. And you and I both got this and weren't really using it for the first 2 months. That's what we were talking about before we were shooting this video. And then we both started using it and we're like texting each other like, dude, I'm addicted. Like, I did this. This was my streak today. This is my speed. And yeah, so.
Well, it was cool. Me and you, we were just using the handles that we already have, like, which are great, you know? We're super into jump roping. We do it every day regardless. But then our homie was like, you gotta try them out. You guys are tripping. So we tried it out and I'm like, oh. Yeah. And so what you can do, it easily just measures everything that you're doing, like you're saying, but also it puts a community together to see like how other people are doing, like what other people are doing, and also like to push yourself. Yeah, 100%. Like where you see like, oh, I got 2,000 jumps in today, but like this person got 2,400, but like, it's not like you're always trying to be other people, but you're like, it pushes you. Or it could be like, oh man, I got 27 minutes in, I can get another 3 minutes in, get some 30 minutes. Like, or I'm so close to 4,500, I can just keep going.
You saying that makes me think of like, if you're training for a sport like skating, it's those little mental habits and practices that if you're seeing the metrics on the, you know, the jump rope and you're like, no, I can do a little bit more. When you're trying to get a new trick, it's that same muscle working in your brain like, no, I didn't get it yet. I'm gonna do 40 more reps of this trick until I get it. It like it doesn't just train your body, it trains the way that you think about how much you can do. What's that like David Goggins thing where he's like, we're only using, like whenever you think you're maxing yourself out, you're only using like 40% of your capacity or something like that. And it's really true. Like if you just quiet your brain and keep going, you can probably do just way more than you think you're capable of.
Yeah, and it's good to know, like, cool, I burned this many calories, or like I went for 45 minutes. And when you just do it on your own, sometimes you just like, you time yourself on your own little, whatever, stopwatch or whatever, and you're like, you don't really get anything. Like, you don't know what you just did. Yeah. And this is way, like, I'm not just saying that, like we said, this literally changed the way that we work out, we work out. And we can communicate with each other, like, dude, I mean, I don't know who this person is, but they got freaking 15,000 This is nuts. But,
yeah, we're gonna have to do some checking. We're gonna have to do some video checking of the,
he's gonna be the judge over here. I'll let him be the ref, because he's like,
down on the ground, like
No, but it's like super hyped on these, and it changed for me. And it's like, it's more interactive, and it's more, it makes it actually more, interactive but fun.
Yep.
And so I highly recommend it.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. Well, bro, thank you for coming out.
Thank you, dude. Yeah, I'm glad I got to beat you at the streak. Not that I got third, but I won.
Dude, we're gonna have to do more of these.
Definitely, man. Yeah. I think there's more benchmark things we could work on.
But are they like 5,000, 10,000?
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing the 5,000. Maybe a couple of years. Actually, no, we'll be done with a couple of years.
Yeah. Won't be. Yeah. Well, dude, shout out. How can people find you on the internet?
Oh no, dude, thanks. Kelly Hart on KELLYHART on Instagram. Watch the 9 Club. The 9 Club, spelled it out, NINECLUB. It's a fun podcast with me and my friends.
That's awesome. I was watching you live yesterday.
Oh yeah, we just started our 9 Club live show, and LRG Clothing. Thank you. I work for S Footwear. It's a clothing or a footwear brand I grew up riding for, idolizing, and I'm happy to work with them. And Street League. Go watch Street Leagues. I judge those and all the amazing skaters out there. Man, I'm stoked, so thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks again, man.
Yeah, absolutely,
and Crossrope.
And shout out Crossrope.
Our guys at Crossrope are the best.
Appreciate you guys. That's the end of this video. Yo, guys, drop a comment below. Let us know what you thought, what other kind of videos you'd like to see, what other sports you want us to talk about too, not just skating, if it's basketball, if soccer's your sport, whatever. Let us know. Appreciate you guys, and see you on the next video.